Radical.
Welcome to part 1 of Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for October 10th through October 16, 2022. Short comments, book replies. A big ninja. Rick, have you seen Camelot's latest ordeal? He claims his NASCAR, doggone it, trailer was stolen and the police won't do anything about it. Now he's begging his followers for money. Everything seems odd. Doesn't seem right. I'm wondering if he made it up. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that. Still got the video up. Who am I kidding? I don't have time for that kind of crap. I don't have time for that fella, investigating if I think something that he said was untruthful. When it comes to him, unless I actually see the police in the YouTube upload actually going over everything, then I probably wouldn't believe it. He has these ordeals, these NASCAR ordeals. He's lied about several things. He seems to, be so, I don't want to say good at it, but he's just so consistent as a liar, right? You can just kind of set your watch around him lying. Not saying it's not possible it did happen. I mean, things get stolen all the time. Doggone it. It could have got stole. Could have got stole. My NASCAR trailer could have got stole. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to cry about it and give me donations. I mean, yeah. So jury's up on that one. The jury's out. I don't know. They're up. They're out. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? I didn't even see the upload. RedStripes97. I'm really happy you took the time to watch Martin's video. It was really top notch. Now there's an upload I took the time to watch. I watched that one instead going over to watching old Camelot. So I enjoyed that one a lot better. That's what I generally do nowadays. Arioka had a reply. I also checked out Martin's video and I liked it. However, unfortunately, he's also an e-bagger himself. He has a tip jar link on his YouTube page. So this brings up something interesting. Arioka, that is truthful. It is. Both things are correct. Martin had a great upload. I enjoyed that upload. It was top notch. Top notch commentary from Martin. But also, Arioka's correct. He is an e-bagger. He had that tip jar, right? So, both things can be true. Speaking of this, I need to get back to that. And that's one upload that I actually, unlike Camelot, I actually really want to do a deep dive into that one. And I know I promised that one last week, but, I want to give that one some time. I want to give it some time. Hopefully he leaves the upload up. Hopefully he does. Yeah. Rune Mamba. Wow, February. Damn, you're behind, Rick. I'll watch this later, though. Yeah, it just kind of hit me exactly how far I am behind on Radical Comment of the week. That's really behind. Very behind. Like, it's a level to where I don't know if I'll ever really make it back and keep up with everything that's going on right now in and out and off of YouTube. Wow, that is behind. Best I can do is actually get caught up on this. First off, I do 3 of these each week on the Radical Rapid Fire. Gonna get caught up on this, then Flea Market Stories, and then Amway Stories. Just kidding. I mean, I will do an Amway Stories at some point in the future, yeah. Is that all the series I need to get caught up on? Yeah. Maybe I'll cut back on the gaming news stories and the sports news stories a little bit just to get caught back up and get everything just kind of focused on that, so I can go back to comment of the week. Which, I mean, I'm gonna continue it, but February. I mean, just consider that February. That is 20 or 30 that I have to really just kind of do. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But I don't want to rush them because that's my highest quality playlist, the best show here, right? So I don't want to rush it. So. In between a rock and a hard place, man. The Winged Avenger. It's great to see that Radical Rick isn't the only person exposing what a scumbag Top Hat Gaming Man is. For those of you that don't know much about Top Hat Gaming Man, he is quite a scumbag. Him and his wife. And it's the kind of situation to where they're really, really slick. They're really sly I would say most times. Especially Top Hat, Top Hat came here a couple years back, I think 2020. And we had a dialogue. We had a civilized dialogue, like gentlemen and everything. I wasn't wearing a top hat at the time, but he's, I would say, Winged Avenger, he is, like I want to say something positive. He uses big words when he writes the comments, when he wrote the comments here. He used big words. Yeah, I can't find anything nice to say. He's just fucking scumbag. And it's nice, I agree, to see that someone else, like Martin, is exposing him and his rotten wife. Albert Menendez. Ryan and Mike spit in the face of their patrons. So you listen to the podcast that is Patreon. You listen to a podcast that is Patreon based that recently announced the end of the show. At least they are decent enough to outline Patreon commitments. There are plans to fulfill them and closure of ongoing Patreon donations. Can you tell I'm sleepy? Jeez. Just squeezing this in before bed. You'll see in the thumbnail here. Let me see it. Talk About Games, a gaming podcast. Some of you ask me how long did I think they would leave the Patreon up. I said at least a couple months. Maybe they might leave it up for the rest of the year. I wonder about this whole Patreon thing. And the weird thing is, all these content creators, Ryan and Mike and everything, all these content creators, they seem to say that this is for their channel. The Patreon is for their channel. So then what happens? What happens when the Patreon exists without the channel? They end the channel. So I'm wondering, they're making like $200 some a month here. Is that just beer money? Is that, that's where that's going, I guess? Video game and beer money? It's for a channel. Okay. Quickly. You said there's a channel that actually has Patreon. So you follow an eBegging channel. Pretty much all these channels are eBeggers right nowadays. But you listen to the podcast and they are ending the show and they're going to outline their commitments. Well, that's at least a good thing, right? They don't have to do that, but they're ending the show and they're going to send out, I don't know what, a shirt or something, maybe some pins, some mugs, whatever their commitments are. So that is good that they're fulfilling their commitments. Bad, though, that they are filthy e-beggars. Well, maybe not filthy e-beggars, but still e-beggars. I need to end this because, Radical Rapid Fire. I need to get some Z's, too.